letting other people ride your motorcycle, letting other people drive your performance car. I've been there where you let your bud, hey man, can I try that out? Yeah, sure. And I've never had, well, yeah, I did, a motorcycle. My ex-brother-in-law, who I always allowed to ride my bikes, he wanted to ride my bike, and that bike was new to him, just like everyone was. And I brought it back, didn't say anything. I go to get on it to get home, and this damn bike's been dumped. But he didn't tell me that, hey man, I dumped your bike. He didn't even get me in the corner and say, look, just keep this down. I don't want my wife to know, but I dumped your bike. Nope. Waited till I went to get on it, hoping that I wouldn't notice it. How do you miss busted mirrors and turn signals and all that? Yeah, anyway. I've seen a lot of friendships go away. I've seen family members never talk to each other again. Good friends never talk to each other again. People get killed. Yeah, people can die. And you have to be very careful about who. I mean, you got to know they're going to respect your stuff. All too many people, you got a muscle bike or a super bike, all they want to do is get on there and see how fast it goes. They don't know a damn thing about, how the bike handles. They don't, they have no clue of how the brakes work. Yeah, they know all, they've ridden, but all a lot of them want to do is see how fast it go. And they know nothing about the rest of the bike, and they don't even know about the bike. And it's the same thing with a muscle car. How fast it go. And you can see it on the internet. They make videos of it. Well, I loaned my brother my GT 500, and you know what? There's loss of life, loss of limb. Somebody else gets hurt, not in that car, but the car they ran into. I'm not saying they all will do that, but all too many times. And it winds up in a lot of times in hard feelings. First of all, if you just say a muscle car, the way the insurance companies are, well, you got insurance, right? I'll pay the deductible. Chances are you're not going to get a shop that's going to put that thing back as new. It's not going to happen. That car's never going to be right again. Unless you have the money to add to the, and know a good body shop that can be trusted that can put that car back in as new condition. Because the insurance company's not going to do it. And it's the same thing with a bike. A lot of times they'll total a bike that doesn't need to be totaled just because they do. And now you're stuck. You might be stuck, with a totaled bike. Yeah, you still got payments on it. The insurance company didn't settle for what you owe on the bike or what you owe on the car. It's just a thing. I mean, Jay Leno has said, if you offer someone, if you think enough of them to say, hey, you want to take a spin on my bike, or you want to drive my high performance or very valuable antique car, would you like to do that? Then the onus is on you. But Jay also said, and used that as an example, Jay also said that if I ask you if you would like, then it's on me. But he said a true friend will never ask you to drive your car or ride your motorcycle. A true friend will not. And, you know, I'm 70 years old, and I buy into that. Just underline, be careful and know who you're handing your keys over to. Because sometimes, you know, insurance isn't good enough. It can't take lives back. It can't, you know, give you your machine back, whether it's a car or a bike. Somebody could get hurt that didn't want to get hurt that day, that wasn't driving your vehicle. You know, it's just, you're best off for 98% of the time just not letting somebody else mess with your stuff. And if, you know, they say, well, you're not a very good friend if you won't let me do that. Well, if they're going to put it in those terms, they were never a good friend anyway. And all that shit, you know, that, well, if I had one, I'd let you do it. Well, that's, you know, that's on you, but not me.